Turning now to the nation's top office. Today marks President Moon Jae-in's second anniversary since taking office 2 years ago. Marking that anniversary, the president is scheduled to hold a TV interview in just about an hour, the first such kind with a local TV broadcaster since taking office. We're expecting issues of all sides to be covered during that one-on-one, from foreign policies, the economy, to local politics. For more on that, we go live to our presidential office correspondent, Shin Se-min. Se-min, given the circumstances and the latest development from North Korea, can we expect the president to speak on the North's latest military activity?
No doubt, Daeun, the North Korea's firing of an unidentified projectile just a couple of hours ago looks set to be the center of the interview tonight for President Moon Jae-in, who is marking his second year in office. Now, just a moment ago, we were told by the presidential office that the Presidential National Security Chief Chung Eui-yong has spoken with the nation's defense chief as well as the chief of staff via video conferencing. But besides that, no comment or actual reaction coming from the presidential office in regards to the action coming from North Korea. All the more reason the focus is now on what the president has to say about the action today. Now, 5 days ago, when Pyongyang fired off multiple of its projectiles, South Korea's presidential office remained calm, and instead the leaders of South Korea and the U.S. spoke over the phone in regards with that issue. In town, today's actions from the regime comes just a day after the Moon administration announced its willingness to provide food aid as a means of humanitarian relief, something the Trump administration had also supported. And that was a move the leaders of South Korea and the U.S. hoped to use as an incentive for the North to return to the negotiating table after that no-deal summit between the leaders of North Korea and the U.S. in Hanoi in February.
Well, we definitely have to keep a close eye on what the president says. Other than that, what else can we expect from this interview?
Now, besides the North Korea-related diplomacy, there are a lot at stake. And just to paint the scene for you, the president has cleared his entire schedule besides that interview, signaling that he is determined to explain his shortcomings and perhaps a lot of the successes that he had seen over the past 2 years while being in office. And as for other political and potential topics of discussions, the president could talk about the current economic circumstances the country is facing, not to mention the poor numbers on the jobs front, exports, and consumer sentiment. And for local politics, the rival political parties are locking horns over whether or not to process the reform bills. And there might be some uncomfortable questions given that the entire TV interview is being held and being performed by the actual reporter. Daeun?
Well, it's a big day for you too, Se-min. Thank you for that report.